Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a bit cold in the northeast of England today, so what we'll do is I think we'll head into 41 here and we'll start the Juniper challenge. We'll get that undergo, so bear with us. We'll get inside, get the heating on, and we'll have a bit of fun, hence the coffee, because it's numb. So for the Juniper challenge, we'll see any Juniper, what's that, 2 foot or below, any size, any style you want, no more than £20 to buy the Juniper, so anything below £20 is the challenge. Like I say, I've got 3 of these for £24, so it stands as at £8. If we're challenging to our brothers and sisters across the pond, we'll say $30 for them. So anything below $30. We're not going to do pot and soil, it's pointless, because we won't be repotting junipers this time of year. We'll be doing it in the spring. So it's just basically buy a juniper and see what we can turn it into. It's just to give like people some incentive what you can make from raw material from the garden centre, instead of spending hundreds of pounds on a bonsai. Just to show them what you can start. So from the garden centre material, you can have any style you want: upright, cascade, formal upright, semi-cascade. It's entirely up to you what style you make. It's only for a bit of fun, just to get a playlist going. You can use your new wire, any wire you want. If you're going to turn a half decent juniper out, like a pre-bonsai, it's pointless using old wire. You might as well use new wire. £20, any juniper, all your wire. Let's have a little bit of fun and keep this challenge going. What I'll do at the end, I'll challenge 5 people, and then we can challenge 5 people, because there's loads of people doing bonsai now on YouTube, so we can get it all going. Right, first thing I'm going to do is get the crop catcher out. We'll get down to the surface roots and we'll see where we're going from there. This might hurt the deer because I've got cuts all over my hands off air work, proper little splices and everything off the blades. So I might have to start editing some swearing out on this when I hit my fingers with the spikes. I hope it's as good as the last one, the trunk line, because that was a good find, that. Bloody hell, some roots on there. So with our root rake, I'm just going to rake away and see. I hope we down to about here somewhere, because it's got a nice bit of movement in here. My new root rake I've got off a good friend of mine, Peter Shirtcliffe. Cheers, Peter. So I'm going to give it a tester for you today. So we're just going to be raking around, and hopefully we can get down a good inch or 2. I'll tell you what. That's better. There's trunks coming out all over. Why? There's branches coming out all over. Not trunks. It's unbelievable how many branches is under the soil. This one's far too low, so I'm going to remove it. And this one. going to shorten this because it might end up in a gin. It might not. We'll just keep working around. I think we're at the ropes now, boys and girls. This one is far too low. Bloody hell. That was a chunk and a half. It's got roach on. Think if I planted it, it'll live. I'm not bothered about that for £8. These are no good. Too thin. We do have a little bit movement in there. I like to see where this one's going to in here. Don't think it'd be part of the design, eh? Too thick. Right. As Alice in Wonderland says, off with the tail. This is not going to be as good as the other one, I can tell by looking at it now. Too big. One, two, 3 branches, 4, too big. I might need something bigger than them. Cut this one. So here's a massive chop here. Nah, I'm not going for mother and daughter. Got no chance. Now that's what you call a chop. Well, that branch. Too thick. Definitely too thick. I'll wait. We'll come back to that one. So I think we're about there on this, because it is the start of the thick roots coming in here. So we're down to that level. So I think we'll just clean this bit chunk up a bit. Take all them little bits of roots off what's been grown. And as we're coming up the tree, cleaning it out, I'll try and find out where we're going to go with the apex. I think that's too low for a gin. But what I'll do is, once I find out what I'm keeping, I'll come back. I think 1 gin might be enough there, and we'll put a sherry right down into there, so that'll eliminate all this. Whoop, that was like a bullet. There we go, that's better. Well, there we have our roof flare. We have a little bit movement here, which might change once we start going up the tree and having a look. Too low. Up with the tail. What I'm going to do now is, like the last one, get the height, cut the pot down, we'll get it back in the pot, I'll get cleaned up, then we'll come in and see what we need to remove to gin and what to keep. I really don't know. It's not as good as the last one, but we do have a little bit movement. Not much, but a bit. But it's all for a bit of fun. So I'll be back in a second once I get the height of this pot down. What I'm going to do first is just remove all this dead that's alive. This branch is too thin. There's a lot of thick trunks. There's a lot of thick trunks up here. This is too thick. Oh, take that off. So I'm just going to keep removing these thick ones. There's not going to be much left of this tree, right? It's definitely not as good as the last one. Come in and clean all this out of here. There's just too many thick branches at the top for what we can use. And the movement's not as good as the last one. One, two, three, four. What I need to do is decide on the apex. That's growing up in the air, so we'll take that off. Where's the movement? So we're just looking around the tree, trying to find the best movement. That's the widest part of the body, but this is the best movement here. But this, that's kind of not enough. These are too thick, but off with the teed. Whoop that. Ding. That can get into there. That can come down into there. That can come into the back. And we've got no else. Decisions. That's a bit thin compared to the rest of them. But it will thicken. Trying to see what we can use for the apex. That's how tall anyway. Get off. Pull down into there. So I'm going to just take the length back a bit because we don't need all of it. And I'll take that off there. This is not going to be as good as the other one. No way. Right. I'm just going to take no more off for now until we start wiring it and see where we're going. Still got 3 thick branches at the top here. So one of these I'm going to have to use as the apex because I can't have them thick branches thicker than these branches because it's just not right. So I think if we clean the gins up, get some wire on, then we'll come back and have a look. Then we can see where we're going a bit with this tree. There's just more and more coming of it. Right, let's get these gins cleaned. So, where's There's me name. So I'm just going to make a little scar down there. Watch your fingers when you're playing with knives. I want to continue the shari down to this where we'll cut the branch off. So we need to split this, try and make it look a bit more natural. Couple of cuts just to give us a hand to tear it. I'll get these couple done at the top, then we'll come back, we'll have a look at the gins, and then we'll get some wire on. I've just added a bit of lime sulphur on there. I've gone a bit crackers with the shari. I've took it all the way down one side. There's not many branches left on this tree. We've got 3 here, then we've got 3 thick ones at the top. We need to utilise a couple of them, so I'm thinking maybe this one is the apex, because that's not very good. Tell you what, we'll just take it off. And I think we'll use this as the apex. I've got this big thick branch in the back which I might have to use. I've got the front about here, so just mark that. I know that's the front. What I'm going to do is get these branches wired, leave that one for now, put these into place, and we'll come back and we'll have a look at the apex. I've got the lime sulphur all over, like. I'll put some cut paste on this. Right, I'll get some wire on, then we'll have a look where we're going to put these branches. Yeah, bugger. So when I was wiring the tree, I decided to get shot of this one at the back here. So I just turned it into a little gin. This one is a bit long, but I don't want to cut it back there and just leave a couple of branches on, because I want it to grow. So once I put it into place, I might shorten it a bit. I'm getting most of the wire on. I'm wiring a little bit of the fine stuff, so we can just put it into placement to try and create an apex. I'm going to start with this first branch. Here is the front. I need to try and bend it back round and back into here. So here we go. Hopefully, hope the wire holds. I didn't put much on the fine wiring on this one. Turn that off. It's not going to look as good as the other one. I haven't got that much branch selection, what the other one did have. But you can only work with what you get. Lovely. Just round into there. I'm in the way on. I do need to shorten this. So now we need to create something on the apex. So that's pretty much it for there. Like I say, it's not as good as the other one, but once it fills out and we get some pads created, it could be okay. Why, it will be okay. So pull that up into that. Need to go up a bit and back down. That needs to come off there. I'm just pinching everything what's growing down off. Like I say, I haven't wired every little bit. I should have wired every bit. I shouldn't have done that. I need this in tighter. Don't do that with your scissors. There we go. That'll do to start it off. It's like I say, there's the front. It's not as good as the other one, but we can only work with what's hidden in the tree. We had to eliminate a load of branches as they were too thick. They were all too thick for these, and we couldn't create a tree out of them. I should have wired them too, right? Never mind. Ah, that day. So that's it for this Juniper. I'll get cleaned up and I'll give you a look at it and you can tell us how crap it is. Like I say, it's only a bit fun between all us YouTube creators. Just having a bit laugh to see what we can do. In fact, since it only cost us £8, I've still got one there, so that'll be £16 for I to do the two, and I'm still under challenge. Under limit. But we'll see. So there we have it, all the dead wood. It's, like I say, it's not as good as the other one, but it's got the makings of something. I might take that off there because it's looking a bit up in the air. Oh, plenty of apex. So for £8, it's not bad. I wonder if I can take all that back and get £6 back. Uh-oh, who's this? What do you want? Get out, Gandar shed.
Right?
No.
I want to see you, Ganga.
You want to say Gandar?
Yeah.
Alright. That draws us to the end of this Juniper challenge video. I'm quite happy with the way it's turned out. For £8, I can't be robbed, tell you the truth. Quite happy with it. So who do I nominate now? Obviously it's Scott Winard from Let's Do Bonsai. Everyone must have known that was coming. We'll do Andy from Bonsai Crazy, Dan from DR Bonsai, we'll do Callan from Rojan Bonsai, and how about Matt from Bobcat Bonsai? I challenge you to do the Juniper challenge next, and remember, it's £20 or under. Any tray you want, use your own wire. It's just to show people what we can make. So that's it for this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da, folks!